Hi everybody, I'm so glad to see you tonight. I'm Penny again from Shadow the Silence, Take Back Your Life, and I am, just like you, kind of in shock this week with all the publicity, with the Me Too campaign, everything that's going on. Not really a campaign, but it's turned into that, unfortunately, with Harvey Weinstein and all of that coming out. I'm proud to say Me Too. I'm proud that it's getting the publicity it's getting, and that the Hollywood is finally coming out with something out of their mouths that's positive and bringing some light to this stigma, because we have nothing to be ashamed about. We can speak about this. This has nothing to do with us. This is something that was done to us, so there's no shame in saying Me Too. And also all of the sex trafficking rings that have been brought about lately, more than I can't believe they've done busts all over the United States. I just saw another one. I'll share with you in just a second. And Robert Downey Jr. bringing into light some sexual molestation cases. It's just booming. And unfortunate as it is, it's bringing light to this situation that we need to help, and we need to get it. For so long, so long, it's just been a dirty secret in the closet, and we need to break that stigma. And people, you need to come out and tell. No more hiding. We have no shame. Don't be ashamed of yourself. This is not something that you caused. I'm going to tell you again, I don't care if you were sitting in the bar and you were all over this person. If you said no, if you had non-consensual sex, if you said no, if you fought someone off, if you said no and they did it anyway, that's rape. That is sexual assault. You need to call the police. You need to go get a rape kit. Whatever you need to do, you have to tell somebody. I'm telling you, you have to, because they're going to do it again. And you don't need to be ashamed. I know it's scary, and I know it takes guts to do it. I understand. Believe me, I understand. But you don't need to be ashamed. You didn't ask for that. You didn't. No matter what you say, you will never convince me that you asked for that. That is a sick person who did that to you. Tonight I'm coming on here to give you some phone numbers, so get a pen and paper ready, because I need to give you some important phone numbers tonight. There's many of you out there that I hope you're listening and watching this, that maybe you don't understand what sex trafficking is, human trafficking. You may think that you are being forced into prostitution, that you're a prostitute. I don't like that word. You are not a prostitute. You are being prostituted. There's a difference. It's happening here in Iowa. We're a hub right here, right in our backyard. And they tend to stay. People think that they travel around all over, but they don't. They tend to stay. And there's stings all over. I just read of a sting. I'm going to read this to you. This just happened a few days ago. 120 traffickers got arrested in 78 states. The youngest, 3 months old. 3 months old. What sick person rapes a 3-month-old? And I'll say it again. I've heard it from a molester. A hole is a hole. When are we going to stop this, people? Don't be ashamed. Come forward. Let's bring this into the light. And let's stop this madness. If you're a police officer, you need to start listening. Do you hear me? Start listening. I just talked to a victim who hasn't come forward, and told her family because she told the police. And the police wanted to charge her with public intoxication. When there was a witness, the witness was a male, and they didn't believe her. If you look up your facts, listen to me, look up your facts. Less than 2% of the population, lie about being victimized. It's lower than that. We don't even know how low. Listen. I respect police officers with the utmost respect, but you're not listening. People don't lie. It's very rare that they lie. Do the paperwork. Get these victims off the streets. You judges, you attorneys, it's time to start putting them away. I just read this. A father raped his 2-month-old daughter. He got 180 days in jail. She's changed forever. Is that okay? Is that okay? In anybody's mind, is that okay? No, that is not okay. 3 months old, being sex trafficked. That means that baby's being passed around. The average age of this sting was 15 years old. 15. And the average age of a trafficked child is 7. Because 7 years in this, is being in the business for 7 years. The average age of them being around, being in this business, is 7 years because they kill themselves or OD. They get trafficked. They're expected to go out and prostitute themselves at $50 to $100 and then bring daddy or the family back the money. And they need to make about $1,500 a day. And if they don't, if they're a disappointment, they're burned, they're raped, they're kicked, they're abused, they're not fed, they're given scraps, dog food, forced to sleep on the floor, tortured, beaten. That's what happens. And it's in our backyard, people. It's in our backyard. Right here in Iowa. They go to our schools and our churches. So, listen, if you are one of these people that thinks that this is happening to you, you very possibly don't think that you are a victim of sex trafficking because they brainwash you. Very well. That's my daddy. I'm going to get his initials tattooed on the little 3 crowns. But you are. Your family doesn't know where you are because they've convinced you that, oh, look at the news, they're not looking for you anymore. That's brainwashing. Get help. I hope you all have a pen because I'm going to give you some phone numbers tonight. This goes for you that are being trafficked and for everybody who's sexually assaulted, having troubles. First one is the sex trafficking hotline. You call that one, you'll get help. We'll get you out of there. Here's these numbers. I'm going to read them to you. I don't know how well my light will show for you. National Hotline for Sex Trafficking. 1-888-373-7888. If you have an emergency, call 911. Sioux City. There's a victim sexual domestic violence assault line. That would be more during the day. 712-279-8255. 6398. National Sexual Assault Hotline. This is called RAINN. You can actually get on there and you can chat with them if you need to talk to somebody about being sexually assaulted. 1-800-656-HOPE. 1-800-656-4673. And most importantly, the National Suicide Hotline, 800-273-8255. I'm going to read two more back to you. The National Hotline for Human Trafficking is 888-373-7888. The National Suicide Hotline, 800-273-8255. I will put these on Shatter the Silence, Take Back Your Life on Facebook. That's our Facebook page. Anybody living in Sioux City that has been victimized, who has been a parent, who has been a friend of somebody who's been victimized, please come to our support groups. The second Monday of every month from 6 to 8 at Sunnybrook Community Church. It's not about the religion. We're not teaching religion. It's a safe, comfortable place for you to come. We have speakers. We have professionals there to help you, to give you support, to give you the right resources in our community to get you help. And that's what we want to do. We want to help you. We want to shatter the silence, and we want to help you get your life back. Let's make this a team effort. Let's get you better, and let's raise awareness, and let's break the stigma, because you have nothing to be ashamed about. We're in this together. Have a great night.